This is the TECNO Pova 2 and it's a power bank disguising as a smartphone. The TECNO Pova 2 is packing a 7,000 mAh battery, which is just crazy. I mean, this smartphone has the best battery life I have ever experienced on any smartphone. That's the main feature of this smartphone. But what about the other features of the TECNO Pova 2? Is it worth buying? Well, we're going to find out in this video. The TECNO Pova 2 comes in 3 colors: Polar Silver, Energy Blue, and Dazzle Black. Opening the box, it comes with a warranty card, a SIM ejector tool, a TPU case, earphones, USB Type-C cable, and an 18 watts fast charger. For the charging time, it took 2 hours 47 minutes to charge a 7,000 mAh battery from 0 to 100%, which is not bad. And for how long the battery will last, well, more on that when we get to the battery section of this video. Now for the build quality, the TECNO Pova 2 has a plastic rear and frame. As for the front, you need to be careful because it doesn't have any form of protection. For the weight of the TECNO Pova 2, well, it's on the heavy side. It weighs 230 grams, and that's because of the size of the battery that it's packing. Now, the TECNO Pova 2 doesn't have an IP rating, so if you're thinking of dropping it inside water, you need to be careful, and also you need to know the nearest car care center around you. Please do not try this at home. Now, for the external features of the TECNO Pova 2, well, it has dual nano SIM card and memory card tray on the left side. At the top, there is what? There is nothing. On the right side is where the volume buttons and power/fingerprint scanner are located. By the way, the fingerprint scanner is fast. This smartphone also has the face unlock feature and it's equally fast. Now, moving to the bottom, it has a 3.5mm audio jack, USB Type-C port, and a microphone. For the speaker, well, I'm sorry to let you guys know the TECNO Pova 2 only has one speaker, and it's located at the front of the smartphone. At the position that it's located, it's hard to block the speaker. As for the sound quality, well, it's just alright. I actually wish it came with dual stereo speakers. On the front, it has an 8 megapixel front-facing camera and an LED flashlight. Now, switching to the rear of this smartphone, it has 4 cameras, but only 2 are usable, and that's the 48 megapixel main camera and the 2 megapixel macro camera. The 2 other cameras are just there to do wee woo wee woo.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number 1 bullshit guy.
But I mean, we've come to the age where the number of cameras on your smartphone doesn't really matter. TECNO should have just given us 2 cameras. The camera isn't one of the strong suits of the TECNO Pova 2, but for the price of this smartphone, the display is. If you love smartphones with big displays, you will love the TECNO Pova 2. It comes with a 6.9-inch IPS LCD display with a resolution of 1080 by 2460 pixels. The display has a 60Hz refresh rate and a 180Hz touch sampling rate. For the brightness, I got a reading of 396 nits, which is okay for use under direct sunlight. Now, for consuming content on YouTube or Netflix, the sheer size of the display is going to blow you away. I mean, you're going to have a swell time consuming content on the 1080p display. For those that care, the display doesn't support HDR10, but it's a very good IPS LCD panel, as you can see. Now, for performance, well, the TECNO Pova 2 comes with the Mediatek Helio G85 processor. It's a 12nm processor that it's okay for gaming, and it's also okay for multitasking. For the GPU, it comes with the Mali G52 GPU, and for the RAM, well, it has 6GB of RAM and you can't expand it. Here's the Antutu and Geekbench score, and of course, benchmark results won't show you how well a smartphone will perform when using it daily, but for my test, the TECNO Pova 2 held up just fine. Multitasking is decent with a 6GB of RAM, and like I said again, the RAM isn't expandable. For gaming, well, it played PUBG on HD graphics and high frame rate. The gameplay was smooth. I mean, the size of the smartphone will come in handy for PUBG players that use the claw method. Switching to Call of Duty, it played the game on medium graphics and high frame rate. Although the gameplay was smooth, but Call of Duty players would not appreciate these settings. For the operating system, well, the TECNO Pova 2 is running Android 11 with iOS 7.6.0, which isn't the latest skin from TECNO. No word from TECNO if this smartphone will get the Android 12 updates. For bloatwares, well, I counted 17 of them. You can uninstall some of them, while the others, well, you would have to just disable the app. For ads, I didn't see any, although I got notifications from bloatware apps, but you can always disable them if you want to. Time to talk about the cameras. Well, the 8 megapixel front-facing camera is just there, to be honest. When outdoors, the skin tone is good, but because it's an 8 megapixel sensor, it lacks details when you zoom in. For social media, the front-facing camera will do okay. You can check out my Instagram handle if you want to see how it looks. Portrait shots are alright on this smartphone, and when taking pictures indoors, it messes up with the skin tone. What's up, guys? So right now I'm using the front-facing camera of the TECNO Pova 2. Do not mind the noise, Cosina, bar water, no light. So yeah, we just have to make our video. Anyways, right now it's shooting in 2K, 30 frames per second, and it's not looking bad for an 8 megapixel camera. So what do you guys think about the video quality now, the audio quality coming out from the TECNO Pova 2? Let me know in the comment section below. And now this is video bokeh mode and it's shooting this in 720p 30 frames per second. As you can see, the quality has dipped. Anyways, what do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from the TECNO Pova 2 using the video bokeh mode? Now moving to the 48 megapixel rear camera, I like the pictures it captures. Portrait shots are also good, and moving to the macro camera, well, it's just there. Night photos are also okay. So guys, I'm using the rear camera to shoot this video. It's shooting in 2K, 30 frames per second, and what do you guys think about the video and audio quality coming out from the TECNO Pova 2, shooting in 2K, 30 frames per second? Now for the battery, the 7000 mAh battery should last 2 to 3 days easily with normal usage. For the charging time, well, it took 2 hours 47 minutes for the battery to charge. Well, for the battery drain test, I compared the TECNO Pova 2 with the iPhone 13 Pro, and that smartphone has a very good battery. I mean, the TECNO Pova 2 lasted for 12 hours, which is outright impressive. I made a dedicated video where I compared the battery of the TECNO Pova 2 with the iPhone 13 Pro, and you can check out that video after watching this one. Now for the price, well, the TECNO Pova 2 is being sold for 105,000 naira, and with that, it comes with a large display, a 6.95-inch display, which is good for consuming content. I mean, the front-facing camera won't win any awards, and for the rear camera, well, it's on par with smartphones around its price range. For performance, well, it's okay for a budget smartphone, and multitasking is okay on this smartphone as well. Gaming isn't the best on the TECNO Pova 2, especially for Call of Duty players, but overall, if you want a smartphone with the best battery life for budget smartphones, the TECNO Pova 2 is a no-brainer. So guys, this is my review of the TECNO Pova 2. Click on this video over here to watch the drain test between the iPhone 13 Pro and the TECNO Pova 2. Click on this icon over here to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Valo, signing out.